What's up everyone, I am finally in Austin, Texas. It took me a while to get here. Started off with a 14-hour flight, 14 and a half, 15-hour flight from Sydney direct to Dallas. Got off the flight there, was a little bit scared that customs would make it a little bit tricky to get through, but thankfully walked right in to America, no questions asked with my J1 visa. And then had to transfer to Austin, but it was quite troublesome in the end actually. There was about 3 or 4 gate changes, so I did get to see quite a bit of Dallas Fort Worth International Airport. The Skylink train thankfully made things a little bit easier to get around, so went up a whole bunch of escalators, got on a train, transferred to gate C, got back on the Skylink train, went back to gate A, got on there, finally got on the plane after waiting about 3.5 hours, but the plane actually ended up being delayed by half an hour to start with, and then I got another email saying that it had been pulled back and was going to leave at its original time. And then actually when we got on the plane, because of that miscommunication, we ended up sitting on the tarmac for an additional 15 minutes or so. So quite the adventure before actually getting here. So that was day one, finally got here, got to relax, and then we also went to flyball practice, which was quite interesting. First time I've ever seen it in person. It's where the dog runs over a few barriers, grabs a ball at the other end, kind of hits the wall and then rebounds off it and then comes back through. And there was quite a few dogs doing it. Very interesting to see the different sizes. Ali, Daisy's dog, is a border collie, so she's not huge but not small either. So she's only just started to learn how to do that sort of thing. So they have to learn how to be incentivized by a tennis ball. But then also, I think they call it the tuggy. It's like a long rope that looks like kind of like a snake with a bit of fur on the end, I suppose. So it's a good thing for them to chase. But that was very interesting to watch. But I was also freezing at the time, wearing about 4 layers of clothing. I had my t-shirt, sweater, jacket, and then a heavy puffer jacket on top. So it's currently 9 degrees. I'm still adjusting to the weather at the moment, obviously just coming from the start of the Australian summer, but fingers crossed it won't take me too long because we're going for a marathon for Thanksgiving. So